Well, it wasn't easy. Some people kind of thought, including me, that Cleveland would kind of end up running away with this, and it looked like they were going to early on. They took a 20-point lead. They were dominating the first quarter, and it got away from them. I don't know. This Cleveland team has had huge leads at home, and they keep giving them away. That's what we accused Orlando of doing, and now Cleveland's doing it. So, really, when you think about it, LA was doing this last year too, so it's not uncommon. I'm not saying it's excusable because it's not, but come on. Anyway, Cleveland 112, Orlando 102. So Cleveland will get one more chance to steal a game in Orlando, win this series. But that's going to be very tough. I'm not talking about that right now, though. Let's start with the Cleveland side of things. LeBron played awesome, especially in the fourth. He was on and off, hit and miss in the first three quarters, but in the fourth, he carried that team, came alive. 37 points, 14 boards, 12 assists, a steal and a block. Shot a decent percentage, got to the line over and over and was making free throws. Didn't really take too many threes, which, is good. If he's not hitting them, he needs to be not taking them. So I liked what I saw from him all around. The best all-around game he's played in a while, I'd say. Mo Williams backing up that guarantee. 6 of 9 from behind the arc. Ended up at 24. So he did everything he could to make sure they were getting back to Game 6. So ups to him because he has struggled this series and he finally came to play here. Delonte, he did all right. 13 points. He helped a little bit. I'd like to see more from him, but he's not a fantastic player or anything, so that's a pretty solid effort from him. Ilgauskas was picking up some dumb fouls, but 16 points. I like that. I like that he was taking some more shots and he was hitting them today. I liked what I saw from Ilgauskas for the most part today. Varejao was Varejao. He fouled out near the end. He was rebounding pretty well. I'd like to see him score a little more, but, his points come off putbacks and dunks and stuff, so if it's not happening, it's not happening. It's not like his shot's not going down because he's not a shooter. Daniel Gibson giving the Cavs some life off the bench. 11 points. 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Very solid minutes because this Cleveland team really needs some bench production. Ben Wallace came off the bench and threw in 5 boards, which, is whatever, but it's something. It's better than what a lot of these other guys gave them, so at least they got a little bit from that, and it was part of the reason why they were able to win. Orlando. I thought for the most part they played well. They played better than I thought they would. They came to play. They wanted to win this game, and they had leads late in the game, but Cleveland, of course, came out on top. Looking at the black box of this defeat, you look at Rafer Alston, who was absolutely terrible. Just completely useless out there, chucking up threes, chucking up bad shots. He ended up with 3 points. Hit 1 3-pointer. Other than that, he wasn't good for anything. And he kept missing. So he really didn't play well. He didn't really get involved in anything positive. And Rashard Lewis. 15 points is not terrible, but he's getting paid the max. You got to be more than that. So 4 of 13, 1 of 5 from the arc is not going to do it. He rebounded pretty well today as far as Rashard Lewis goes with 8 boards and he had 4 steals. But when you're getting paid the max, you got to show up every night, and he did not tonight. And, it was in spite of the best efforts of Dwight Howard, who had 24 points and 10 boards and was 8 of 10 from the field, that they lost this game, along with Turkoglu. Turkoglu was 10 of 18 with 29 points. Turkoglu was playing awesome out there, I thought. So there were some positive things from Orlando. I just thought it was good that they came out and put it all out there. I didn't think they could win, and they didn't, but they made it a game, and they kept fighting even when it looked like it was over. And Petrus came off the bench, nailed a couple threes, a few threes actually, ended up with 13 points, producing well off the bench. But, Cleveland won, so I'm going to give them the props for it. And we're looking at a huge, huge Game 6, and I cannot wait to see what these guys have in store for us in Game 6. I just hope we get a classic game because the pieces are here for a classic game. I'm telling you, if this series goes back to Cleveland for Game 7, you might need to stick a fork in it. It might be Cleveland's game. I wouldn't want to play a Game 7 in Cleveland under any circumstance. So Cleveland wins tonight thanks to an excellent performance from LeBron in the fourth, good shooting from Mo Williams, some decent bench production from Gibson. So, good stuff all around. They did what they needed to do. Tomorrow, Lakers Nuggets Game 6. I'm probably going to talk about this more tomorrow because I'm going to try and do a podcast with Shango, but I think I'm going to go with the Nuggets in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers closed it out, but I think it will be the Nuggets pushing it to Game 7. And, that's really all I got to say about that. So just keep an eye out for the podcast, hopefully tomorrow, and I'm out.